Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start this lesson off by giving all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Honors to all the brothers who are fervently pushing the word in sincerity and in faith. And Shalom to all the sincere believers. Now, this lesson is going to be based on this 53 car pileup that happened yesterday that resulted in 1 killed and 6 hospitalized. So, through the Spirit, I'm going to read this article, get some precepts, and Lord's will, you're edified. It says State Highway Patrol Trooper First Sergeant Christopher Knox said there were more than 1,000 crashes in North Carolina on Wednesday. For comparison, Knox said the state had 185 crashes on Tuesday. It said at least one person died in one of Wednesday's crashes along I-40 West at the I-85 South connector in Orange County, according to the Orange Rural Fire Department. The State Highway Patrol said about 53 cars were involved in a dozen crashes along this stretch of I-40 and I-85. The SHP said 2 separate crashes happened at the connector, which caused traffic to stop. Said that's when the pileup began, with multiple vehicles slamming into stopped traffic. State troopers said a tractor trailer hit a car, killing 78-year-old Geraldine Day Wilson of Burlington. Troopers said William Crowell Kellum, 44, of Spartanburg, South Carolina, the driver of the tractor trailer that hit and killed Wilson, was charged with misdemeanor death by motor vehicle and exceeding safe speed for conditions. Orange County Emergency Management Coordinator Kirby Saunders said 2 tractor trailers jackknifed along I-85 where it merges near I-40. At least 4 tractor trailers were involved in these crashes. Saunders said authorities took 6 people to the hospital. He said authorities took another 10 people away from the scene to a warming center. Said 3 more multi-vehicle crashes happened after this deadly crash. Said, I'm thankful to not be out there, said Orange County resident Melissa Perry. Said my daughter was playing in the snow earlier and heard 3 really loud. I-40 West was closed for hours at Old NC Highway 86, just south of Hillsborough. It says a truck crashed into a home Wednesday afternoon in Johnston County. Authorities took the driver of a pickup truck to the hospital after he lost control on NC Highway 39 and slammed into the house. The crash caused major structural damage, enough for the Johnston County inspector to declare the home unsafe. Authorities told WRAL News no one was inside the home at the time of the crash. So one of the first major crashes on Wednesday happened on Interstate 95 when a tractor trailer crashed and shut down the southbound side of the highway for hours. This is why they constantly are telling people that when road conditions are not good, either stay home or drive a lot slower. And nobody ever listens, and this is what ends up happening. Said the crash happened around noon near exit 102 in Johnston County near Micro after a tractor trailer overturned, blocking all the southbound lanes. The tractor trailer was transporting lumber which spilled across I-95. At least one other car was involved in the crash. The interstate reopened around 3:30 p.m. Wednesday, according to the North Carolina Department of Transportation. Luckily, authorities said no one was injured. This crash happened minutes after a WRAL viewer reported patches of ice along I-95 in Johnston County, heading towards Harnett County and the Dunn area. Elsewhere in Johnston County, a crash rear-ended the back of a fire truck on I-40 near Clayton. The Cleveland Fire Department said crews were providing assistance when a car approaching the scene slammed on its brakes, lost control, and slid into engine 1. Fortunately, the fire department said no firefighters were injured and the driver of the car only had minor injuries. Said this serves as an important reminder when driving in hazardous conditions. Slow down, increase your following distance, and always move over for emergency vehicles. Which, those are things people don't listen to. They don't. People will tailgate you in the worst kind of weather. They'll be speeding in the worst kind of weather. Like, people don't use their brain. But ultimately, we know that this is the judgment of the Heavenly Father. The Heavenly Father is the one putting the Spirit on people to be as reckless as they are, which results in crashes and people getting wounded and killed. First responders took two people to the hospital after two cars crashed head-on in Raleigh on Atlantic Avenue between Spring Forest Road and East Millbrook Road. One person may not survive. Last we heard, the injuries are life-threatening. Another person suffered a broken leg. Both cars were traveling opposite directions when one crossed into the center line, crashing head-on into each other. Person County Sheriff Jason Wilborn was involved in one of the 1,000 plus crashes in North Carolina on Wednesday. Thankfully, no one was hurt in this crash. Said he lost control coming down the hill and couldn't stop his vehicle. Of course, in these kind of conditions, you don't have any brakes, and he ran into the back of me. So he probably totaled his vehicle. It did a small amount of damage to the rear of my pickup truck. Wilborn said he took a few ibuprofen and went back out to help first responders deal with the snowy conditions. A van crashed on Interstate 40 near Harrison Avenue in Cary. Snow complicated traffic on Wednesday afternoon along Glenwood Avenue in North Raleigh. A crash closed I-40 west at Dimmock's Mill Road near Hillsborough in Orange County. Wait, what? Said there was a crash on US 64 near Ardendale Avenue, NC Highway near 96 near Zebulon. A crash on I-85 near Avondale Drive closed the right shoulder near Avondale Drive. Said there were 3 crashes Wednesday on I-85 in Granville County. 2 of the crashes were on I-85 near NC Highway 56. One of the crashes was on I-85 near US 15. Said a crash shut down I-95 south near exit 77 near Benson in Harrod County on Wednesday. Yeah, so it's just all of these crashes took place, man. That's the judgment of the Heavenly Father right there. The Heavenly Father created those dangerous road conditions, and then people just weren't moving how they were supposed to move. They weren't driving slower and giving each other more space, and this is what ended up happening. Psalms 9:16, the Lord Yahweh is known by the judgment which he executeth. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hand. Higgaion Selah. And that's right. The Heavenly Father is the one who caused this judgment to happen. He's the one that caused Slakia. He's the one that caused all of those crashes. The ones where no one got injured, the ones where people got injured, and the ones where someone got killed. You know, like it says in Zephaniah 3:5, the just Lord Yahweh is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning doth he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame. So the Heavenly Father is in the midst of every judgment that takes place. Majority of people out here don't understand that, though. Deuteronomy 32:39, see now that I, even I, am he, and there is no power with me. I kill, and I make alive. I wound, and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. And in all of these different crashes, the Lord killed one person and wounded several other people. And that was his judgment. What was I thinking? Hebrews 10:31. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. And that's right. It is a scary, terrifying thing to fall into the hands of the Lord. And as I've said before, people experience that every day. All of these judgments that just keep happening. People getting wounded, people getting killed. It's just never ending. Second Timothy 3:1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. And that's right, dangerous times, man. Dangerous, hazardous, unsafe, serious times. And we are clearly living in those times. That's why judgment like this keeps happening. And it's just going to get worse. And more of these crashes are going to start resulting in more people dying instead of just getting wounded. So for all you sincere brothers and sisters, as I always say, stay prayed up. Continue to fear the Lord, continue to rehearse the righteous acts, because, hey, we all need that hedge of protection of the Lord in these last days. So with that, I'm going to wrap it up here. In closing, I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakudash, the Wadi Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, for putting the spirit on me to do this lesson. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Honors to all our brothers who are fervently pushing the word in sincerity and in faith. Shalom to all the sincere believers. Hope you stay strong, stay safe, stay fervent, stay circumspect, stay prayed up. Adawan Ratazah. Until next time, Shalom.